Hey YouTube, it's Michelle and it's Friday evening and I want to share with you my first ever Junk Journal Junkie swap attempt. I have entered into the Autumn Altoid 10 and Mini Junk Journal swap challenge, and yeah, I just want to show you what I was able to create. First of all, hey, I want to give a shout out to Jennifer Getz. Jennifer is my Denverite neighbor, and Jennifer encouraged me to join a swap. I have never participated in a swap on Junk Journal Junkies before. A little intimidated, but she spurred me on, and so today I have finished my swap for the Altered 10 challenge. So let me show you what I've created, and yeah. Alrighty, so I'm in my kitchen. I've got my iPad on a pasta canister. So we'll see how this goes. So first off, let me show you the 10. You have to go on the site. There are definitely some specific requirements for your swap to be entered, for you to be considered a swap partner. And so first of all, it's autumn themed, and so you were to decorate an Altoid tin with an autumn theme. And yesterday I actually got out some napkins and decoupaged napkins on the Altoid tin after I gessoed the tin, etc., etc. It was a disastrous. The tin, when you closed it, it scraped off some of the paint, etc., etc. So I decided to do what I know how to do best, and that is to lace up a tin. So let me show you what I've created here. There's a floral collage. Again, it just had to be autumn themed. Sorry about that. It's going in and out as far as focusing. But autumn themed. So I've got several flowers here, crocheted flower that I received in a rack, and then just some other blooms here. Got several stash laces. There is some Thedosia Square paper is the paper that I've used. All has been tea dyed and coffee dyed. So that's the base, and then over it just some stash lace. I've got double daisies going from the back to the front. I have a stash crochet trim on the bottom, and then one of the braided trims on top of it. And the main thing was it was supposed to close with the journal in that, so I'll show you that in a second. And then I put a brad here just to help open it, so that way you don't rip up the laces to open it, the can. And so it's been finished on the inside as well, with again some more of that coffee dyed Thedosia Square paper. That's a Paper Studio Hobby Lobby paper stack, and so I just coffee dyed a bunch of the papers. So there's the inside. Okay, so let's get to the journal. So excited. So the journal had to have a closure, so I used some of this stretchy lace crochet ribbon or whatever this is, and it's what I love about it is it is stretchy, and on the front of it I've just put a tattered floral. That's a Sizzix dye flower that has been cut out of different types of fabrics with a little orange in there, some gold and some browns, just to give it an autumn theme. So that stretches, so that goes around the little journal. And the journal had to have 6 pages, but mine has more than that, and there's a certain requirement for tags, number of tags and tucks and pockets, etc. But let's show you. So here's the outside, and it's just got a plain cover. This is some washi, that's some stash. I think I got this in a rack, an autumn rack from a swapper, and so I reinforced the spine with the washi, and then did the double daisies. I love those because you can put the seam in the middle and then bend the daisies over, and so you got daisies on both sides. And obviously on the back there's my little tag by Bruton. So when you open it up, first page, Again, just various design papers, coffee dye papers. The requirements were that there shouldn't be no white. Everything needs to be either distress or coffee dye, just to give you that autumn feel. So here was some washi. Again, I received that in a rack, a swap rack. This is a doily. I've got another coffee day stained doily here. And then this is that Thedosia Square paper that's been coffee dyed with some lace trim on it. And then when you flip it, here's a piece of, this is some washi that I have that, I'm not sure, the laurel leaves or whatever, but the color just is very autumn-esque. Here's a piece with a doily tuck. And inside of there, we've got a tag that's been distressed, as well as some pumpkins and an acorn die cut. Next page, on the other side, that doily has been flipped up to make another tuck spot pocket. And here's another tag in there, again for journaling. And there's supposed to be no white paper and everything needed to be distressed. So I've distressed everything with vintage photo. This was part of the rack as well. My partner had given me a bunch of die cuts. And so this was one that I've done on 3D. It's on top of a Chili's bag. And inside of it, there's a couple of pieces of Ephemera's Vintage Garden ephemera. And so here is a cute young lady who's got on a pumpkin outfit. And this is another piece that I have just folded like an envelope. And you open it up, and that's for journaling as well. Again, both of those pieces are from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. I'm going to put this down because you can't do things upside down. And then on the back of the bag, just more washi, and this was a little blingy leaf. And then the paper from the Altoid tin, just for some interest. Some more design paper and a little lace trim. And then plenty of room for doing little journaling. I'm not sure. Secret little notes, maybe prayers, wishes, hopes, dreams. Doily that's been coffee stained. And I'm not sure if you can tell, but again, the paper has been either coffee dyed or tea stained. Here's the center of the signature here. And I've added some trim up top. Here's where the signature has been sewn in, a three-hole pamphlet stitch hole for the signature, the binding, I'm sorry. And then just some more of that, just going on the other side of the signature. Here's a flip up here, the side of the Curiously Strong Altoid mints. The other side of the bag, and inside of it is some para, and it's been distressed. And then here's a tag here as well. And then here's that other doily page. Sorry, you guys are probably getting dizzy the way I'm holding this thing. Here's a paper clip that I've done, an altered paper clip. It's a tattered floral with some eyelash trim and different types of papers, mostly coffee filter. On the back, pretty on the front, pretty in the back, like Irina says. Crafty Irina. There's a tag in here for journaling. And this. There's this. It's a belly band that's been made out of lace, and so thick. Well, this won't fit. Where's the skinnier one? I think this one's skinnier. So I think I'll leave that there. I like how that looks. And this, and then the back page has a little washi, and it has the double-sided diagonal folds on it. And there's two pieces of ephemera in there. So there you have it. This is the front, the back, and the closure. There we go. So hopefully this counts. I'll look at this and make sure it's not crazy. But had a kick making it, I think, definitely by the encouragement of my crafty friend across town. Appreciate you, Jennifer. so much, and can't wait till we get together. So I hope everybody has a great weekend. May your weekend be crafty and happy. We'll see you soon.